Hello world, welcome back to Deborah Does Diamonds. Deborah here. Tonight we're going to work on a bookmark. It'll be the first time I've drilled on some leather, so we'll see how that goes. And I have a couple updates for you, so come join me. I just wanted to, first of all, show you again the kitty cat picture from last week. It's a little closer now so you can see the details. Aren't her eyes beautiful? I just love them. It's odd because from a distance they look blue, but a lot of the diamonds are actually gray, so I hope you can see that in the camera there. Yep, I called this Total Cuteness, Cute and Cuter, last week. And these flowers, these peony down here, are absolutely beautiful. It always amazes me how they get so much detail in with so few beads, so few diamonds, right? It's amazing. That's why it's so fun to watch it come together real quick. Alright, so that's the kitty cats. Just wanted to show you that up close. There we go. Okay. So the Mod Podge, oh, I always say that wrong. It's Mod Podge. I always say Mod Podge. But this, let's see, what is this? Mod Podge Super Gloss. This was the third sealer that I used that I talked about last week. And I didn't have my picture handy, so I do have it tonight. And I wanted to show you here how milky it was. It didn't dry completely clear, which I don't care for. So let me show you up close here. And if you focus in on the body, you can see how in between every single diamond you have visible sealer. Yeah, I just don't care for that. So I do like the fact that it makes the painting a little stiffer, so it's a little easier to work with when you're actually framing them. But as far as the overall effect, I really don't care for Mod Podge. Now, disclaimer, that said, I think I did put 2 or 3 coats on. So that might have had something to do with it, but I did wait for it to completely dry between each application. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know how that turned out for sealing your diamond paintings. That's the Mod Podge. Okay, so to the main event now. We're going to do a brand new craft I've never tried before, and that is a bookmark. Alrighty, let's get started on our special project today, which is this lovely bookmark. It's a tiger. I'm going to show it up close to you here in the overhead. Alright, let me take the plastic cover off here. Okay, isn't he beautiful? Look at that. Beautiful eyes. Well, one eye, I should say. There we go. His nose and whiskers. Very nice. Got a hole at the top here that we'll be putting a tassel on when we're done. Yeah. The only thing with this one that I see right off the bat that I don't care for is, can you see the glue? How it's very wavy. So I'm not sure how the diamonds are going to stick, but we'll find out. We'll find out together. You can see that it's pretty much covering the whole glue field. So, okay, so we'll see what happens with that. With the bookmark, you also get this lovely tassel. Let me take that out of the package for you. It's kind of pretty. I think it has a lotus flower on it. There we go. A couple of beads, and then this lovely tassel on the end. Very pretty. All right. Now, let's get into the diamonds themselves. They are beautiful. All right. Now, I didn't realize this when I first bought it. It's a square diamond. painting bookmark. So there we go with the black. They look pretty good. I'm not seeing a lot of trash in these. Definitely no oil. Yep, they look pretty good. There's a surprise at the end too, so don't go anywhere. That yellow's really pretty. It's almost like a mustard yellow. That's really pretty. All of the browns and yellows to make his stripes. I really think it's going to be stunning when it's done if they stick. I hope they do. There's a couple of browns there that are nice. Alright, we're almost to the end, almost to the surprise. Look, oh, we got a little bit of white there. And then look at these beautiful gold beads at the very end. Aren't those lovely? They are going to go around the outside edge of the bookmark. I can't wait to put those on and see the finished product. Isn't that going to be lovely? Alright, so there we have the drills, the diamonds. So let's get started drilling, shall we? I'm just going to kit up my diamonds here, and I'll be right back. And we're back. So let's get started on our bookmark. So my setup today, I have my beautiful crystal crown with my little fake crystal diamonds. Aren't they cute? So that's just for decoration. And then this one is going to be my trash tray today. So that's what we're going to do with that. Let's get started here. Alrighty. Let's see. Let me check this out here. See where I want to start. I think I'm going to start with C's. So let's get those out. There aren't a whole lot of each color, so hopefully this will go fairly quickly. I like to use this bigger tray. Just spreads them out a little better. So let's see here. Slide those up. All right. Well, here goes nothing. See what happens with this glue. I'm very curious to see how it turns out. Ooh, well, it is very sticky. I'll give it that. Okay. So between it being square diamonds for the main body here, and it's pretty sticky. Can you see that? Go. Yeah, the glue's still good. I hope these wrinkles just don't cause any problems. Nope, it's not from the back. Okay, well, we'll just keep going here. I haven't done square diamonds in a while, so, you know, give me a little latitude on that. They're not going down very easily. Or very squarely, I should say. Let's do some here. Alrighty. Just kind of got to get my bearings on these first, and then once I can feel a little more comfortable putting them down, I can speed up a little bit. But it always takes me a little while to adjust between round and square diamonds. Yeah. Okay. Some people can fly through these things. I cannot. I have to take my time. Maybe someday I'll get fast, but alrighty. So since I'm working on a bookmark, I thought I would tell you who my favorite author is, right? I love to read. I read a lot, especially in the summer. I like to sit outside with the dogs and read. So my favorite author is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Do you know who he is? He is the author of all the Sherlock Holmes novels or stories. So I am like a murder mystery nut. I love it. I love the murder and the mayhem and his crazy way of figuring things out, and it's just really interesting to me. I think there's like 60 stories altogether, something like that. And I've actually read all of them 2 or 3 times, so I'll put it down for, maybe 5 years, and then a summer will come along and I just have to reread all of them. And then there was the BBC, was it BBC? Netflix. I think it was on BBC. They had a series, like a modern day Sherlock Holmes with Benedict Cumberbatch, I think his name is. That was really good. They tried to stay true to the stories but put a modern twist on them. That was really interesting, so check that out if you can. Yep. Yeah, I'm like real into Dateline and podcasts of who did what to who, what kind of cases are still open. They trying to figure out who the murderer was. I don't know. I just really like all that stuff. But with Sherlock, it was just interesting because his methods were so different. That's why I really like those. Alrighty, now I'm getting the hang of it. I'm speeding up a little bit with all of these medium brown diamonds that are up top here. It's getting a little easier. There we go. We're going to do a time lapse later after we're done chit-chatting and show you the finished product tonight. Every now and then I get these little bits of wax come out of the pen and stick to the diamonds. Some people don't worry about it. They just brush it off with a toothbrush when they're done with the entire canvas. But I like to clean it up as I go. So I'll just take the edge of my pen and scrape the little excess off so it stays clean. Otherwise you might have trouble with the overall look at the end being clean and neat. And sometimes if a big chunk comes out and sticks to the diamond, you won't be able to get it unstuck from in between. So make sure you take care of that as you go along, yeah? Here we go. Okay. Alrighty. That looks good. I wonder if I should switch colors for you. Let me do a few more. What I really can't wait for are these J's you see around the edges. That's going to be fun, putting those down. Doesn't seem to be too bad with the little bit of the wrinkles in the glue. It seems to be okay for now. Okay. I think there's one diamond painter, I forget her name. She does like murder mysteries while she's doing her WIP and chats. Like every time she does one, it's a different story of who done it, and she gets all the details, and I don't know how she remembers all of that, but those are interesting to watch. Her WIP and chit chats, as I like to call them. think I'm going to switch colors. Let's put these away. I found a new wax, by the way. This one is from a lady in Paris that makes, let's see, it's called Waxy DP. And it's a little expensive, but it's worth it. This stuff is fantastic. It's sticky enough to make that popping sound that we like when we're putting our diamonds down, but it's not so sticky that you have trouble leaving the diamond on the canvas. You know, sometimes it's so sticky it comes back up on the end of your pen and you're like, what? So, yeah, Waxy DP, that is the name, and I put Paris with a little heart on the bottom of my tray of the container so I could keep it straight from my other waxes. But yeah, I really like that. It had a nice smell too. This was called Flower Explosion. That's why I put it in this rose box. But it is definitely a French flower smell, like a French perfume, where it's a little on the musky side, but yeah, it's still there. Months later, it's beautiful. So, okay, what was I doing? Oh, I was changing colors, yes. So I think I'm gonna go with, no, let's go with number 7. That's a little lighter. Here we go. Whoop. Here we go. Now these here, number 7, seem to be a little bit larger than these darker brown ones. Sometimes that happens. It just seems like some fit better than others, right? And that's when I get picky and try to pick out the best ones to match them all up. Let's see, what am I on? I'm on number 7. Okay, there we go. So I'm kind of all over the place with this bookmark because I don't want to do the same color for 10-15 minutes. I want to try to mix it up for you a little bit. And then I'll show you, let me get a couple more of these 7s down and then I'll show it to you up close. All right. Trying to think of my favorite Sherlock Holmes story while I'm doing this, but it's like on my first WIP and chat, I had trouble talking and diamond painting at the same time. But I'm getting used to it. I'm getting a little better at it, so just hang in there with me. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that one's really crooked. Hold on. Let's fix that right there. If they're not lining up properly with these square ones, you can sometimes push your pen down on it, put a little pressure, and then twist it, and it'll straighten it up for you a little bit. Yep, that always helps. Or when I'm putting a diamond on next to it, I can sometimes just kind of give a little shove over before I put that one down, and it'll straighten the ones out in the row next to it. That helps too. Yeah. All right. All right, I'm going to show you what I have done so far. Don't be too critical now. It's only the 3rd time I've worked with square diamonds. So let me show the camera up here. Let's see what we've got. Oh, there we go. So we've got 2 of the brown colors put down. And we're working towards the eye down here. There's his eye. Yeah, let me get back to work on this a little bit. And then we'll head into some time-lapse, and I'll come back to regular time when we're doing the edging. That'll be nice. I'll show you the gold beads. All right. Okay, well here's our first problem. So I'm getting ready to put this one on next to the hole, and it doesn't look like, let me show you a little closer. This number 7 right there is next to the hole, so I don't think this one right here is going to stay on, but we'll see what happens with it. Okay. It's kind of hanging off the side, but alright, we'll see what happens there. Let's see, what other books do I like? I don't know. I like learning about World War II. That has always interested me. So, to see how folks got through the war, especially, of course, the Jewish people who were prisoners over in Germany and Poland and whatnot. This was so sad. And when I read the accounts of the Holocaust survivors, it's just really fascinating to me how deep down they had to dig to survive and live through those awful conditions. And it's just an inspiration to me to see that, you know, to learn about their lives and what they went through. So, yeah. And how the whole world had to come together to do that, you know, to put an end to the Nazism. So, very interested in World War II. More, I'd say more on the Western Front, which was in Europe, as opposed to the Pacific Front out in Japan and, you know, whatnot out there. I'm more interested in the Western Front, so yeah. But those folks just amaze me. What they had to go through to survive. God bless them. Yep. Makes my bad day look like, you know, speck, right? Nothing to it. So, let's see. Alright, so I think I'm going to do a little time lapse now for you, and I'll be back in a little bit to show you the finished product. Okay? Alrighty, so that is our tiger bookmark. Isn't it lovely? I'm going to show it to the camera up here real quick. And beautiful. Boy, you can really see the detail now that it's all done and the edging's on. So beautiful. Little kitty cat. And here is the tassel that we attached. Very lovely. That really finishes it off nicely. So, alright, let me just get up a little closer to show you the eye. The gold beading around the edge and his beautiful nose and whiskers. There we go. Alright. So, I hope you enjoyed the little craft we had for you today. I hope you try it. I'll have a link in the description for you. And I believe they had other animals besides tigers, but I thought this one just turned out lovely. So give it a go. Let me know what you think, okay? It was really fun to do. It took me a little under 2 hours start to finish, and they did give you enough diamonds, so you have a few extra left over if you need them. And I'm not sure if I'm going to seal this one or not. I'll let you know what I decide on that. So, alright, well that's it for today. I appreciate you joining me. Welcome back. We'll see you next time. But in the meantime, you guys be good to one another. Don't forget. Oh, and subscribe. And thumbs up. And bell notification. I haven't said that for a while, so I just thought I'd remind you. And that's it for today. So we'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye. I should just say, I really stink at WIP and chats, so I apologize. I don't think I'll be doing that too often, right? Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Nope, that's not right. Hold on, let me start over. I am never horrendous. I thought the giggle was fun. Boys. Ugh.